Today's message. You know, sometimes your role is not meant to be accepted. It's meant to be authentic. Think about that. Welcome back to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, all my free thinkers. That place where we follow the breadcrumbs to wealth. Guys, let's talk about XRP. Let's talk about Ripple and the SEC request a 60-day pause on appeals, hinting at possible settlement. Guys, are we in the Matrix or something? Are we have to be in the Matrix. There must be some time lapse or something, because didn't Brad Garlinghouse just come out and say they made this impressive video, and he said, you know, I want to thank all of you guys, you know, for following the Ripple case, and you know, after all these years, it's finally over, and you know they're not dragging us through the mud anymore. Didn't we just hear this spiel? Guys, I'm here to tell you something. In this video, we're going to discuss all of that, as I want to tell you, don't believe the hype. We're going to talk. All right, guys. So we're going to be talking about XRP. You know it. XRP Army. All of you guys, get ready. You're going to want to see this one. Is this your first time here to Grow Rich, Grow Happy? I want to thank all of you for giving this channel a chance and coming and checking out the free thinkers, because some of you that just peek in, you're not a part of the free thinkers yet, but all you have to do is smash that like button. You have to give us a subscribe, and then you get initiated. Hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video. Guys, that's what we're going to be talking about. And what else I want to tell you? Oh, get your cold storage wallet down below. Get a Tangent, 10% off on me. Does go to support the channel, but more than that, it goes to protect your precious crypto. Guys, do not get comfortable and think that having your crypto on all these different exchanges is protected. Do not believe the hype. Get you a cold storage wallet. My code is down below. Swing over also to Grow Rich, Grow Happy. In that first page, put in your email address so you can sign up for my free newsletter that's coming. And then you will be taken to a download page, and you will be able to get your free crypto investment guide that teaches you all about how the basics of crypto research, so that you don't get caught slipping and you can invest in some quality projects. Now, let's talk. Guys, when I seen this, I started laughing. No joke. I started laughing. I was like, guys, sometimes you have to look at the slip ups to understand the greater things that play at hand. Let me tell you something. For those of you out there thinking that Brad Garlinghouse, it was a premature victory and all of that he did was for nothing, don't believe the hype. He know what's going on. He may have jumped the gun prematurely and said what he said, but don't think he didn't have that information from somewhere. This guy knew that this was over. I think what's going on now, of course, Paul Atkins, the new Security Exchange Commissioner has he hasn't been sworn in yet, but it's official. He is going to be the SEC guy. I don't know what happened, but I believe somewhere up in there, maybe, just maybe, they couldn't officially say, you know, to the public that this is over, that, yeah, this case is done. I believe he needed to be in office to actually put the stamp of approval on it. Now, I'm just speculating, but I know this, that case is over. You can look at just look at the things that happened since he announced that. You got Brian Armstrong from Coinbase, and they've now did the whole thing with Ripple. They've added an extra deal with XRP to their platform, where you can I believe it's I think it's a different type of futures, but yeah, they've added theirs to their platform. Do you think he don't know, the Coinbase CEO, that this case is done? The minute you guys, on all of us actually, well, I do know, I ain't saying I know everything, but I'm saying I understand relationships. I want you guys to understand relationships. Understand that all of these guys up in Washington, all of these guys, these heads and these tops of the crypto communities, these CEOs, they know. They talk. I want you to look at it like, think about some of your closest friends. And think about the people outside your family circle or outside your circle of trust, how all of those people outside of it, they speculate what's going on with your business. But all of those that are inside your circle of trust, they know what's up. They know what's up. They do. And that's what's going on here. Especially with crypto, guys, there are bigger people at play. There has always been bigger people at play, but right now you see a concentrated effort by all of these people to lead crypto in a certain direction. We're going to see probably more slip ups like this, because that's what I think it was. I think it was a slip up maybe on not Brad Garlinghouse, because he's not going to come out and make that kind of announcement, that kind of major ripple effect announcement, pun intended, without some true clarity. The higher you rise, guys, you understand how important and how sensitive information is. So before you actually step out and say something like that to the public, like, oh, it's over, this case is over, you're going to make damn sure that you're speaking facts. So this right here, no, this was just a slip up. It was truly a slip up, and I think it's something that those at the top, because you got to think, we got a whole lot of new people in here. Those at the top, I think somewhere in those little the bylaws or something up in there says that it can't be officially over maybe until like Paul Atkins actually takes office. I think that's what's going on, guys. So we're gonna jump over here. We're gonna check it out right quick. So here it is here. Ripple. Where is it? Ripple and the SEC request a 60-day pause on appeals, hinting at a possible settlement. And then they said, of course, this happened in an April 10th court filing. They both did this. But you got to realize, I think it was April 8th when all of this happened with Paul Atkins, and they're saying, yeah, you're going to be the guy. He hasn't sworn in yet, but it's one thing to remember that when Gary Gensler took office, when it happened the same way, when he was actually announced that he's going to be the new SEC chair, for him, it was 3 days later, I believe, before he was actually sworn in. So you might see a similar thing with Paul Atkins. You might actually see him getting sworn in like next week or something. Let's continue. Says here it is, Ripple CEO's March remarks foreshadow pause in SEC case proceedings. Now I want to show you guys something. Look at this. CEO's March. We're at April 10th, guys. I think it's the 10th. Oh no, it's the 11th. Excuse me, man. So even more time has passed. So he made this announcement in March, and here we are on April 11th, and you mean to tell me now it comes out that, oh, wait, hold on, it's not over yet, which further leads me to know that it's something they missed. It's possibly something they missed, because a lot of time has elapsed before they actually came out to actually say this. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, well, why would they just come out and say this now? Why won't they just leave it alone? There's something else at play. It had to be something else. But I'm telling you, he didn't jump the gun. This guy didn't jump the gun, guys. He knows what's up. Do not believe the hype. Think for yourself. Be free thinkers, guys. Look at what you know. A lot of you know this stuff, but you doubt it a little. You have to doubt stuff like this. They say the pause and proceedings follows Ripple CEO's Brad Garlinghouse's recent remarks. Okay. The timing of the filing has fueled speculation that the SEC may be waiting for its incoming chair, Paul Atkins, will you think, to officially assume office before finalizing settlement. Ripple defense attorney James Finland confirmed that the abeyance request overrides the previous April 16 deadline for Ripple to respond to brief the SEC to a brief the SEC filed in January. So, guys, long story short, I still believe that this is over. I just think this was a slip up. This was a glitch. It was a glitch. But it's these little glitches that let you know, yeah, we can say the market is manipulated. I think it is. I think a lot of things are manipulated. But what they're doing right now, they're getting things together for something even bigger. And I believe that for XRP holders, Ripple followers, what they're trying to do, I believe, is going to set things, put a concrete wall up so that something like this can't happen to Ripple ever again, as well as change the way things are looked at going forward. So I don't look at this as a negative. I actually look at it as a positive. As I look at XRP today, and right now at the time of this is $2, guys. $2. Dang, man, you would think, man, if I had, man, I would love to go in and just buy like $20,000 worth of XRP right now, because, guys, all they keep doing is doing these false starts. But when they do really pull everything off, this thing gonna go to the moon. So next one, guys, let me know down below. What do you think of this news? Do you think Brad Garlinghouse truly dropped the bomb on this and actually was this was a premature victory? Or do you think it's truly over? He knew it was over and they're like, we got to pull that back for now, but it's still over. All right, guys, let me know down below. Make sure you share these videos with people, especially XRP Army people. Give me a like, give me a subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm out.